Hello there, baby dolls. I want to give a special shout out to Randy Boo. Thank you for tagging me, boosting my network effect. So if you're wondering what is my video about, this is my video here. It is in defense of crypto banter, and I'll go through, and it's a very, very interesting discussion, friends, because not many people actually are aware in crypto about what's going on. So most people don't actually get it. I saw some people out here that haven't even watched my video, but there is no solution ultimately at the end of the day. So if you've clicked on this comment, you're just watching like, hey, what was the controversy? The controversy is, remember, in crypto, how do you win? You win by getting in early, and then the network effect grows and more people come in and they see value later. Well, Ran is well known, extremely successful, has all the connections, super popular, has the fastest growing YouTube channel, and he basically, he's like he stepped in the ring. Mike Tyson has knocked him out 9 times, and then Rand keeps getting back up. Like, you're like, I can't bet against this guy. But here's the thing, man. Everybody knows this now. So he's too popular. So from day one, he's caught between a rock and a hard place. He can't start giving something tiny value and then making everybody hold off so that it grows into something of large value later. He can't do that. And I use my example in my video here, if you want to watch it. Okay, he's like the Warren Buffett of crypto, where he's just matching the index now. That's pretty much it. So there is no real solution. Now, I want to let you know, right? In 2012, Bitcoin was basically forked. We had Litecoin, all these other coins as well, and they did proof of work. So we were distributing tokens by people hooking up their computer laptops, right? And retail loved it. But then they got exhausted, and then it wasn't cool anymore. Then in 2017, we had the Ethereum ICO. So how were we distributing tokens in Ethereum ICO? People were just launching projects on Ethereum. They were raising money in ETH, and they were just giving everybody tokens. And then retail went nuts for that. They made a lot of money. However, they got exhausted of that too. We had a boom and bust cycle. Now we move into 2020. What happened in 2020, friends? DeFi happened in 2020. So we had Uniswap, and then it all started with Compound. Compound is a DeFi protocol like Aave. They basically said, hey, if you supply or borrow any tokens from our website, we will actually give you a token. We're going to just call it a comp token. It's like a governance token. And they did that, and then retail went nuts. They're like, oh my gosh, this is the formula. If I use the protocol, I will get rewarded the token of the protocol. Wow. Retail gobbled it up and loved it again. However, we had a big boom and a big bust cycle. What is the next formula now? Well, recently we've seen the airdrop season, which has actually been a bit of a flop. Not a bit, it's been a giant, colossal flop, where they basically said, well, if you give us your staked Ethereum or you use our platform, we will give you points, and the points translate to tokens. Unfortunately, none of these sparked retail imagination. No amount of retail circus out there was exciting enough to get the other retailers in. So remember, we had Bitcoin and then Ethereum and then Uniswap one. That's we're going through each 4-year cycle. Now in our cycle, there is no secret, new, amazing unicorn method to distribute tokens that is making any of us get excited. It feels like everybody is exhausted. They are fatigued. And I'll tell you right now, whoever can figure out a good, fair way that retail love to get tokens distributed, whoever can figure that out, they're probably going to be the next billionaire in crypto. I'm not even joking, because that is going to be the golden goose. Whoever can figure that out. What is the right formula? What is the right amount of token distribution? And how do you actually give it, friends? Because what happens if you're using the protocol, people end up gaming the system. Their friends and their family end up gaming it, and they find a way to get all the points. So we don't know. Do you have any ideas? You know, I mean, it started with Bitcoin proof of work, and then we had proof of stake stuff, then we had the Uniswap stuff. So it's interesting. That's what might be the next big wave of crypto. But what we've seen people do is they haven't been waiting for this distribution. They've just gone straight into meme coins, where they just throw the coins out to the public as much as they can. But, you know, what about these larger protocols? So here's the problem, right? Even watching this video, like, how does someone like Ran, who's already popular, distribute tokens? That is basically, that's one of the biggest unsolved problems of crypto right now. It is a big question mark, right? Because here's the thing. You might say, oh, just go launch a meme coin and go do this. Yeah, that only works if you're unknown. That only works when it's like a group of you and 3 friends, and then you have a belief and you have a dream and you got to make it big. Okay, how do you do this when you are a bigger institution, when there's like $500 million backing you, when you want to onboard more people, when you want to put in more influencers, KOLs, when you want to have more brokers and exchanges, okay? So how do you distribute tokens fairly there? What does even fair mean? Well, no one's been able to figure it out. Everybody's doing all this speculation and trying to figure out what it is. And it's just, it's a tough game, man. The more popular you are, the less value people are going to get on day one. That's it. The only way for them to get value is you just have to accept. This is what my video, right? My whole video for Randy Boo was like, well, Rand, you are a 100 million market cap guy. Okay, you're popular. That's it. You're popular. You're big network effect. All you can do is, one, you can either solve the tech unicorn problem, which I was like literally almost a 0% chance any of us will be able to. Or the alternative is accept that you are that size, and then you have to think about how much passion in your heart you have to try and figure out, how do we get to 1 billion market cap? Because you're a 100 million market cap guy. How do we get to 1 billion? How do we get to 10 billion? What do we have to do? Well, we're in a very, very new game, right? New age game of crypto. Not many coins have actually done it, friends, and sustained above that. SHIB and Doge did. Special theme though, they are meme coins. Okay, so if you want your meme coin to be at that level, you got to have some next level belief. You really do. It's good. The meme's got to hit everybody. It's got to touch everyone with consent, of course. It really does. You know, Doge, dog is man's best friend, right? SHIB was the Doge killer. 2 dogs yelling at each other at a park. Okay, that's, I know it sounds retarded, but that's pretty much it. Okay, they have to be so universal and so simple, and that's why we might see Peppy and Dog with Hat climb up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 billion. You see that? So if you're going to make a meme and it hits people like that in the heart, you got to take it to the next level. It is what it is. But you can see, right, if you're popular, you can't start from zero. You can't. You're just too popular. You have too much of a following. You're level 50. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I just want to start at level 2 again for the journey again. They can't. They can't. So have a watch that video, friends. I think you'll like it. But that's pretty much it, okay? If you want to know what's going on in crypto, that's actually the #1 most unsolved thing that needs solving immediately. Whoever can figure that out, they can figure out a way to give tokens out fairly enough such that people get excited. People get excited where they make money, #1, and then they spread the word out and it snowballs to other people. And that's ultimately what we're waiting for. Make sure you like, subscribe, catch you soon.